I realize that you have some concerns regarding this process and making changes through working with me. You said that change scares you, that you're not sure if quitting drinking will actually make you feel better, and that you're not sure how to start the change process. Let me assure you that all of these feelings and thoughts are normal, and that together we can make sense out of all of this and set goals that make change possible and that can get you back to that person you want to be. First, let's try to explore some ways in which you can recover that old you. Do that by asking you a few questions. If you were to get back to the person you were before, what are some things you would be doing that you're not doing now? Okay. Prayer, good. Exercise. Time alone with your husband. More time with your kids and making it to their activities. Reading and journaling. Good. What are some things that you are doing now that you were not doing before the problem started? Drinking, yes. Let's explore that a little more. You've said that you drink to deal with stress, to manage your feelings, and to cope with life's everyday challenges. Yes. What are some ways to deal with these things without drinking? Talking with someone else. Yes, very good idea. Prayer. Reading. Reading your Bible. Yes. All right, so we got a little idea here of some things that you can do, or that you were doing before that you aren't doing now, and things that you're doing now that you weren't doing before. And out of these ones that stick out, I can see prayer for both helping you to deal with the stresses without drinking, and also something you were doing before that you aren't doing now. And reading, and reading your Bible too. So let's explore those things a little bit more, and out of all of those things that you listed to me, what are some of the things that are most important to you in your life? What are the things that you think would work best for you to not only cope with stress and life and everything, but also to get back to being the person you were before? Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is that you do want to get back to the person you were before, and as we look at the person you were before, we can see that drinking was not a part of it, and you don't want drinking to be a regular part of your life anymore as it is right now, and that you want to recover some of those old behaviors that you don't do as much now or do at all now, to help you deal with and cope with life so that you don't have to drink. And you're telling me that out of those, that prayer seems to be something that really helps you to not only cope with life, but is just something that you desire to do again more often or at all sometimes. And that you think reading your Bible would help to cope with those things. And then you'd also like to open up more to your husband as far as how you're feeling, so that you have someone at home that you can talk to, like you can talk to me. Is that right? Mm-hmm. So do you want to set any specific goals for maybe this coming up week out of those things, uh, so we can kind of try to recover some of who you used to be, and feel no pressure. We don't have to pick all three things. You can just pick one, and we can set, maybe do it every day, or just do it when you feel like you need it, or set a certain number of times you want to do it. So, well, out of those three things, what's something you think we can start off doing? Okay, I like that prayer. So you want to pray. How often do you want to pray? Okay, you want to do it every day. Yeah. And also in times when you feel the desire to drink, you want to pray before you go to the drink. Good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so as we end today's session, we'll set that out. So what I'm hearing you tell me is that your goal for this week is to pray every day this week, and to pray anytime you're tempted to drink. All right? That's a goal. I look forward to hearing how it went for you next time we meet.